What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is Kendra G. And look, she got a guy, okay? I've been trying to get a video with a guy so I can go in on him. You know, it's been pretty rough with the ladies, so I said, look, let me see if I can get a guy and catch him slipping. All right. So I chose this one. Without further ado, let's go in.
Wait, hello?
What up, Kendra? Yeah, I'm a repeat offender. What's happening?
This is your second time?
Yeah, this was my second time. The first time they was eat me up because I had a scarf on, because you know I'll be rocking my little ponytail and stuff. But you ain't make me take it off. But they start eating me up because I had the scarf on. You know.
Okay.
Kendra looks real good right here. It's funny. She has a very deceptive appearance. Her face is very small, but the rest of her body is pretty voluptuous. It's pretty big. But she looks good right here. She looks good right here. I know that's, you know, a wig or whatnot. That's okay, but the makeup looks good. Yeah, she looks pretty good right there. Let's go back in.
Okay. Your light is not bad. Let me see if it's me. I could work with it.
I mean, I don't have a ring.
I do like that you're situated, that you're not moving, so. But it would be best if you had like a light in front of you. Like in front of me is a big light. That's why my face is bright.
No, I don't have. I work in production too, so I should know better. But I don't know.
This is your second time, right?
Yeah, this is my second time, and the first time, if you would allow me to blame you a little bit, because I said I wanted to marry up, and you was like, oh, so you want a woman to make more money than you, and I was a little bit nervous, so I said, yeah.
You can't make this shit up, folks. You cannot make this shit up.
What are you blaming me for?
Because when I said marry up, I really just meant somebody who was classy, who wasn't necessarily like, like ghetto.
So blame yourself. You could have said that when I said that.
I know, but I'm not a professional host. You know what I'm saying?
You all you gotta do is answer the question. You don't gotta be a professional host to answer questions. So you answer the question the way you wanted to answer. That ain't my fault. That's your fault.
Understandable. I mean, I said if I could share some of the blame, you know what I'm saying? Obviously,
I'm not taking blame for shit by the way you answer the question. If I ask you a question and you don't agree, you can say, no, that's not what I mean. What I mean by marry up means A, B, C, D. Now, if someone says marry up, that does mean in my brain financially marry up. But if it doesn't mean,
yeah, that's the female version of marry up. It's always about money. So that's not necessarily the guy's version of marry up, but it's the ladies marry up. So if nothing else, he should have clarified what marry up is from a guy perspective. I think he had the chance to do that, drop the ball on that, and just said financially. But yeah, that was his mistake. That wasn't Kendra's. Let's go in.
that to you, when I say it, all you have to do is say, no, I don't mean that. So it's all your fault. It's none of my fault.
All right, well, let me clarify, since it was my fault. Marry up does not necessarily mean just financially.
Okay, what does marry up mean to you?
Marry up to me just means, a person could be, they could have a more stable familial status, so to speak, right? So they could come from good stock. You know what I mean? They could just be in a position that's considered more up rather than lateral or down.
Okay, fair enough.
Does that make sense though?
If it makes sense to you, it's your definition of marry up. When I think of up, I think of more than what I have, right? So let me think. No, I do. I still think of money. If someone says I want to marry up, naturally I think of money. But if it doesn't mean that for you, you clarified it. So I'll receive it.
So I just Googled it, right? It said it's a term used in social science for the act or practice of a person dating or marrying a spouse of higher caste, social status, or sexual.
Usually, but usually higher caste and social status and money is attached to that. You don't usually marry somebody in a higher class and they don't have money.
Well, I guess it's debatable. I could argue that.
We don't have to argue it. I was ready to move on. I said, if that's what it means for you, that's what it means for you. It doesn't mean the same for me, but that's okay.
I'm not necessarily sure why they're arguing about this. Kendra is giving me a little bit of need to be right now. Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Okay, Kendra, it is financially. Don't get me wrong, it is financially, but there is some ways to marry up without it being financial. Someone of a royal line. There are Nigerians who are royalty, but they not uber rich. You could still be considered marrying up if you marry someone in a royal family. That don't always necessarily mean financially. You can marry someone up if they have social status. Okay, say for instance they got I hate to use this analogy, but Instagram followers or social media followers. They don't necessarily have the money, but they got the followers. Well, or just a social status. You can marry up without it always being financially, although it is mostly connected to finance. So I gotta kind of acknowledge that with Kendra, but I still feel like she still have this need to be right about it. And she is the host, so she's not gonna take any of the blame. Hopefully they don't continue on with this debate. They get to the brass tacks, but let's see.
All right, Kendra. I like to argue, but I ain't gonna do it because I know you like to argue more.
Well, listen. It's not worth arguing. But hold on. Here's the deal. It's not worth arguing about, because if that's what it means for you, I'm okay for what it means for you, but it doesn't mean the same for me. So we can have different interpretations of it, and life goes on. Like, I'm not trying to convince you to believe my way.
All right, Kendra. I like to argue, but I ain't gonna do it because I know you like to argue more.
Well, listen. It's not worth arguing. But hold on. Here's the deal. It's not worth arguing about.
Yeah, no, we can agree to disagree. Oh, another thing I wanted to clear up too is a lot of people were saying, because I was at that time, it was like about 10 months ago that I was on your show, and I was still in the Master's Business Administration program. And a lot of people was, putting me down. They was like, oh, you ain't going to school. It's probably a fake school. And I think that's kind of jacked up. You know what I'm saying? As a black man, I'm telling you, I'm educated and it's all real. You know what I'm saying? People can go, they can do the homework if they really want to know the real. You know what I'm saying? You can call up Franklin University and you can verify, you know what I'm saying? So I'm currently.
Again, I picked a guy because I wanted to go in, and I haven't gotten anything to diss him about yet. And it's funny, I'm trying to find things to diss men about, but I just feel like I have a lot of material with the women. I'm just being honest. I'd like to do that with the men, but so far I'm not getting much material from the men. I'm just being real. And it is true. A lot of people don't believe that black men can be educated. Like, why would you try to shame on him for him going after his MBA? Why would you try to do that? Like, oh, it must be a sham college or this, that, and the third. Why? Who's doing that? First of all, is it sisters doing that? Y'all don't think black men are smart at all? Yeah, what, you a bunch of Cynthia G fans and supporters, and sometimes I get real disappointed with our community, man. We just don't have no love for each other. It's ridiculous to me. The men or the women. The men go hard on the women. The women go hard on the men. Stop it. That's what I want to say. Stop it. Love on each other. That's what you need to be doing. Anyway, let's go in.
Be a doctoral student because I did graduate mid-January. So instead of people being like, "Oh, congratulations, da 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 da," they just wanted to doubt my level of education.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I got the school loans to prove it, and I got the actual education. So, I wanted to put that out there too. So,
Okay,
thank
well,
you. I
congratulations.
see somebody in the comments say congratulations. I appreciate it.
Do me a favor, bring the camera down so we can see a little bit more of you. There we go. Well, congratulations going out to you. And all I would say is you got to have tough skin for the internet. The internet is not going to be kind to you. And I get shit every day, and I feel like I'm accomplished, but it rolls off my back. So if you enter the internet space, you're going to have to be able to have tough skin.
That's a
But
fact.
on a stronger note, congratulations to you. That is major.
I appreciate it. About to
So
be.
Jay, are you
tough
here to do
skin.
this again, or are you here to just cuss people out and clear your name?
I didn't cuss. I didn't say no cuss words. You know what I'm saying?
True, but I gotta know. Are you here to just?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm still. I wanted to clarify some things. I'm still
Okay.
looking for love.
Okay.
Only a couple people hopped in my DM, and none of them was meeting like the requirements that I have put forth.
So let's start from the top. Where are you calling me from, Jay?
I'm calling from Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio. How old are you?
I'm 36 years old.
36. What do you do for a living?
I'm currently working in property management, and like I
You
said,
so concerned about the comment section.
I know because I like the comment section. If you messy in that comment section,
You sure you like it because you were just complaining about it?
it's a love-hate relationship, Kendra.
Okay. What do you do again? Property manager?
Yeah, I'm currently working in property management. I'm trying to transition to a different career.
I thought you have what do you have a doctorate in again?
My master's is in business administration, so my doctorate will also be in business administration. So that would be a DBA. So I would love to work in like a business consultant, business development, but I do have over 10 years experience in multimedia and production, and being in front of the camera, behind the camera, DJ, engineer, all that type of stuff too.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
My zodiac sign, I am a Capricorn.
Capricorn. You have any children?
I don't have any kids.
No kids. So this is Jay, Columbus, Ohio, 36, Capricorn, property manager. No kids. What kind of woman you looking for, love?
Looking for a woman who can. No, never mind. Let me think about this.
Say what you mean. Don't make it complicated.
Nah.
I'm looking for a woman who's freaky, who's open to. No, let me not go there. I don't know. My mind went somewhere. I'm sure his mind went somewhere. I'm sure Kendra's mind went somewhere. That was pretty open question. So yeah. Anyway, let's go back in.
That's cool. I want a woman that doesn't have any kids. You know what I'm saying? Slim. She could be a little thick, but not too thick. You know what I'm saying? She gotta have like a good head on her shoulders, like wholesome, you know what I'm saying? And, kind of want to do it the old school way, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm on.
Okay, what are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are kids, like a new age ratchet mindset. A woman who, if you just ratchet, that's about it. I don't want a ratchet chick.
No ratchet chick. Okay, because you said you want someone with no kids. Does she have to look a certain way?
Yeah, just slim. You know what I'm saying? Cute face, slim.
Slim, cute face. Does she have to be in Columbus, Ohio?
No, she don't gotta be in Columbus, Ohio. No.
Will you relocate or will she have to move?
I can relocate.
Oh, you relocate. Okay. Does she have to make a certain amount of money?
No, she don't.
You don't care about her money.
Yeah, I know. I said before I was like, yeah, I'm trying to marry you, da 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 da. But honestly, it don't matter. It don't matter because I mean, I can pay my own rent. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Is there other bills that dudes is high value dudes is supposed to pay outside of the rent? So.
Everything. Okay. High value men are expected to pay everything. Okay, so that's the answer to that question. It's funny. He was like, he know what high value men is, but he don't know what they're supposed to be responsible for. I find that a little odd. I mean, if you know high value, you should know what's expected of the men. Everything. Okay. If I'm being honest, I think this guy secretly do want a sugar mama. Okay. If I'm being honest, I think he do. He said he's willing to relocate, meaning I'll go stay with you in your house. Okay. He know what a high value man is, but he's confused about their responsibilities. That tell me he ain't no high value man, and he ain't ready for those responsibilities. Or he know what a high value man is, and he's playing dumb like he don't know what his responsibilities is going to be because he secretly want a sugar mama. So I think he probably got roasted in the comments for saying that last time, and right now I think that he's trying to be smarter about it, but the real is coming out. I can see. I could kind of spot the BS. Okay, he want a sugar mama. He going to school. He probably got mad college bills. All right, and he probably want a sugar mama. Let's go in. I don't know if you can see. Hold on. Let me just go back a little bit. Look at Kendra's face. Look at Kendra's face, like, for real, Ninja. Okay, you talking about a high value man and you don't know what they're responsible for. That's what that face is. For real, Ninja. Anyway, let's go in.
How old are you?
Kendra, why you don't suffer no fools, do you, huh? I'm 36. I'm 36.
You asked me, are there other bills a man should pay outside of rent?
Yeah.
You never had a committed relationship?
Yeah, I've been in a committed relationship, but they was more so on a childish end of things, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm growing and evolving and everything like that. So I didn't just come out great, you know what I'm saying? Like, I came out good and I'm trying to get better, You feel me?
So I don't really get into this term, but since you brought it up, do you consider yourself a high value man?
I don't really know what that is. I know it's a big argument. I bet you there's no concrete definition. I do consider myself a high value man for sure.
What does that mean to you?
To me, high value is somebody who's, a leader that can hold their own. They can stand in a crowd of 1,000 people and just stand on what they stand on. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to prove anything to anybody. They don't got to roll with a crew or be a part of a group or anything like that. So they stand on solid principles. You know what I'm saying? They about what they about and they move accordingly.
You can't make this shit up, folks. You cannot make this shit up.
That ain't a high value man, bro. Okay. That is not the official definition of a high value man. I don't know where he got his definition from. And listen, this is what I noticed. Men and women they see a term, they come up with a term, and they make up the rules to suit them. High value man is gotta have 6 figures for that. Okay, you gotta pretty much have all the sixes, 6 feet, 6 figures. You could have the abs too. A social following or presence, a presence, maybe on, you know, some social media, some what is that one website? But the point is, you have to be visible. You have to have friends in that circle. You have to look the part. You have to financially have the parts. You have to, dress the part. You have to smell the parts. High value man is a guy, for all intents and purposes, the definition is a man who is desired by many women. And that could be, that's about 10 to 15% of the men. Only 10 to 15% of the men, no more than 20% of the men are highly desired by women. The rest of the 80% of men, women don't even care about. Okay. That's what makes them high value, because they're sought after. And a lot of times that come with money, that come with status, that come with social circles, that come with things like that. I got in an argument with somebody. The question is Future a high value man? I said Future is a high value man.
Sensational.
And a woman said, Future ain't no high value man. What are you talking about? I said, tell that to all the women who lined up to have his baby. I said, is Nick Cannon a high value man? Nick Cannon ain't no high value man. Well, why do he got chicks lined up to have his baby? Why? He got too many babies and baby mamas to be high value. I seen some of Nick Cannon's baby mamas. These chicks is bad. Okay? They nice. They not no average chicks. If he pulling chicks like that and they lined up to have his baby, he is a high value man. Whether, it doesn't matter how many baby mamas he got. If you could sign up to have one of his kids and have just an opportunity to have a stake in his fortune, you're gonna do that. Doesn't matter how many baby mamas he got. He's high value. And I said high value. Having a lot of baby mamas and a lot of babies, that's an effect. That's not the cause. The cause of him being high value is his wealth, his notoriety, his celebrity, his all of that. The effect is him having high value, is him having, a lot of baby mamas. Now, say for instance, being honorable, being an honorable man was high value. Say a preacher, for instance. If a preacher was considered high value to most women, guess what's going to happen? That preacher and that sitting at the podium or standing at the podium, that dude going to have a lot of baby mamas. Why? Because the high value is what pulls all the women to him. The effect, that's the cause. The effect is him having a lot of baby mamas. You can't knock him for the effect. You can only knock a man for the cause. He has the cause. He has the wealth. He has the notoriety. It don't matter if it's a rapper, an actor, a preacher, or a comedian, whatever. It doesn't matter. All those guys who are high value going to have their pick of the litter, and the effect is going to be a lot of baby mamas. Anyway, let's go in.
I think, again, this is the definition I think that has been attached to it. You make six figures?
No, I don't make six figures, no.
Okay. I think from the way that is presented on the web and the internet, that's another requirement, is that a high value man makes at least six figures.
Okay. Well, I mean, by that definition, I wouldn't be considered a high value man, no.
Okay.
I definitely ain't low value. I'll tell you that much, because I don't know how many people got as a doctoral candidate out there, you know what I'm saying, educated, you feel me? And, you know, I do my thing, so I ain't.
And like I said before, a lot of people try to, you know, make up their own meaning for stuff. And a lot of high value women, if you ask every woman, they'll say they're a high value woman, and they're not. They're just not. I'm a high value woman. I got a doctorate. I'm a high value. Yeah, but you're big, you're old, you can't make any more babies. You're not high value. I'm sorry. A lot of women may not like that, but it's just a reality. It's just a reality. Men are looking for a certain type of thing. What men can offer women is money, provision, security, okay? And take a huge workload off of them. That's what women value men for. Men value women for babies, okay? Nurturing and beauty, okay? That's what men value women for. And a couple other things, youth, okay? Because your youth is kind of dictates how many babies you can have for us, you know? So there's value in that, because once you get to a certain age, you can't have any babies for us no more, and you know, your value kind of drops with men. So people always try to get these definitions and try to curve them to suit them so that they can squeeze and fit into the definition. Men and women do this. But get the correct definition before you start calling yourself that, please. Anyway, let's go in.
You know, slacker.
Fair enough. Let's do the Kendra Cam, Jay.
All right, for sure.
Okay, we see your legs. All right, we see you, Jay.
My legs.
We see you, honey. All right, Jay, Columbus, Ohio, 36. What's the age range you want to date?
Age range I want to date is like, let me see where I want to go with it. I really like women my age, but she can't have no kids. So a lot of women my age got kids. So I guess I go as low as like 29.
29, okay. What are 3 flaws you think you have to work on, Jay?
3 flaws. Apparently I'm delusional.
I like to see Kendra do the Kendra Cam. Do the Kendra Cam for me, Kendra. Because like I said, she is so deceiving, man, because her head is so little, but her body it seems like it's so big. I don't understand. Let me just see something once, y'all.
What are 3 flaws you think you have to work on, Jay?
She looks little and big at the same time. Let me just say this. I think she's an attractive woman. I really do. And even if she's thick, that's fine. That doesn't mean that she's not attractive. It looks like she wears it pretty well, but it's just so deceiving to me because her head is so little. And I think she's attractive. I'm not knocking her, but you could really be fooled looking at Kendra from the neck up, and then from the neck down, you'd be like, you thick. It's just hilarious to me. Let's go back in.
3 flaws. Apparently I'm delusional because a lot of people in the comments is eating me up. So I probably need to be more humble. Let me see.
How you gonna let people who don't even know you at all determine your thoughts of yourself?
So I need to balance. I need to be more humble and more confident. And let me see, what's another flaw? I'm a bad motherfucker for real. Another flaw. Oh, I'm going bald, so I need to grow that. I don't know. I gotta accept that. Acceptance.
Okay. What was your last relationship, Jay? I forgot that question.
My last relationship, if I'm gonna count it, it was probably like 10 months ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Last time I was intimate, damn, it's been a minute. It was like 3 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jay, why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
They would be lucky to be with me because I'm like the last of a dying breed. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I'm the last of a dying breed. Like, you know, a lot of people, like I said, they out here trying to really impress other people and they living their life based on what other people were saying and doing. But you know what I'm saying? I'm steady, I'm sturdy. You feel me? I don't come with no drama. Like, I got peace of mind. My peace of mind is locked in. You know what I'm saying? I'm trending upward trajectory. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm really that dude for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being very humble about it.
Can you say marijuana?
Marijuana.
You humble.
And there you have it. This is Jay, Columbus, Ohio, 36.
Anyway, let me know if y'all found something in him that needs correcting, and this, that, and the third. Put it in the comments. I'll be interested to know. Maybe I missed something. Yeah, put that in the comments. Hit the like, share, and subscribe for real. Okay, I'm doing this for y'all. I ain't getting no money off of YouTube. I just keep it real. Doing this for y'all entertainment, whatever, education, edutainment, whatever you want to call it. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.
So what's your problem? You can't call nobody? Girl, my probation thing's gonna be all right. You just lost the best thing that ever happened to you. Yo, this has been the weirdest night.